Hello to everyone. I hope all of you doing well and great. I'm Ruhangiz, and it's truly an honor to talk about one of the most remarkable women of Afghanistan's history. Afghanistan has always been a land of strong, intelligent, and inspiring women. And today, I'm proud to introduce one of them, Mahjubeh Herawi, one of the most influential women in the history of Afghan literature, a poet, a scholar, and educator, whose life stands as a shining example of the intelligence, resilience, and brilliance of Afghan women. She wasn't only a poet, but a voice of courage, freedom, and the culture in a time when women rarely had the chance to express themselves freely. Mahjubeh Herawi was born in 2024 in Badghis, which at that time was one of the districts of Herat. Her father, Abul Qasim Khan, served as the secretary of Sardar Ghiyasuddin Khan Ghuri during the era of Amir Abdurrahman Khan. He wasn't only an educated man, but also a strong believer in the power of knowledge, particularly for his daughter. Under his guidance, Mahjubeh received an exceptional education for a girl of her time. She studied Islamic jurisprudence, Arabic grammar, literature, religious science, and calligraphy. These fields were usually reserved for men, yet Mahjubeh mastered them with passion and talent. This early foundation shaped her literary identity and opened the path toward poetry. Mahjubeh began composing poetry at the young age of 14. Her love for poetry grew after the encountered the first of Mastura Ghuri, a celebrated poet from Ghor. Inspired by her, Mahjubeh secretly wrote poems for a period of time, fearing social criticism. However, when Mastura Ghuri learned about this younger's hidden talent, she sent one of her own ghazal to Mahjubeh and asked her to mohammad it, a difficult poetic technique. Mahjubeh completed it beautifully and earning the admiration and encouragement of Mastura and the literary community around her. This moment marked the beginning of her journey as a recognized poet. As she matured, Mahjubeh joined the Herat Literary Association, where she contributed actively to poetic dialogues and cultural gatherings. Later, she became a teacher in the Girls' School of Herat, inspiring many young Afghan girls to pursue knowledge, creativity, and independence. Her role as a female educator during a time with limited opportunities for women is perhaps one of her greatest legacies. Mahjubah's personal life, however, wasn't easy, and as she said, after her marriage with a man from her family, she wrote for herself that her marriage to Mirza Ghulam wasn't a happy one, and she wasn't happy with that man. As long as he was alive, she wasn't allowed to participate in literary gatherings or express her talent freely. Yet, even in these difficult circumstances, she continued to write quietly, courageously, and tirelessly. Her poetic collection, the Diwan of Mahjubeh Herawi, contains nearly 3,000 lines, and it was the first published in 1347 in Herat by Muhammad Alam Abbas. Mahjubeh passed away 2 years earlier in 1345, leaving behind a literary heritage that continues to inspire. Dear audience, Mahjubeh Herawi's life isn't just a story about poets, it's the story of Afghan girls and women who, despite restrictions, social pressures, and difficult circumstances, have always proven their intelligence, talent, and extraordinary ability to rise above challenges. She represents the countless Afghan girls who dream, who learn, who create, and who contribute to the cultural and intellectual beauty of this nation. To honor her legacy, allow me to share one of her verses, a powerful poem that reflects her voice against oppression. بلبل نه هرزه این همه فریاد می کند، بیچاره آشیانه خود یاد می کند. محجوبه در ترانه آزادی بشر، نفرین به ظلم و وحشت صیاد می کند. This poem shows her sensitivity, her awareness, and her fearless stand against oppression. Through her poetry, she defended human dignity, justice, and the freedom of the soul. In conclusion, Mahjubeh Herawi's journey reminds us that Afghan women have always been powerful, capable, and visionary. Her life stands as evidence that talent knows no gender, no restriction, and no silence. Her story is a message to all Afghan girls. Your voice matters, your knowledge matters, and your dream matters. And finally, I want to share my own message with all Afghan girls. Be yourself and always strive to be the best version of yourself. You're capable, resilient, and strong. Try to be tenacious. Don't let anyone or anything stop you. Believe in yourself and you can achieve anything you desire and you want. Thank you for your attention.